Let's take a moment and check out the tuner settings on Pioneer's DEH-X6700BT. So the first thing we'll do is go to the radio source by pressing the source button here. Here we are onto the radio source. And we have a number of things shown in the display here. This is FM band number 1 and the frequency is 89.3 with the radio source shown in the information display area. We can tune in individual radio stations by using the arrow keys here. And by touching one time, we can tune in the next available radio frequency. And if we press and hold, we will seek to the next strong radio station. So we've tuned in 89.3, and we can create a radio station by pressing and holding one of the 6 radio station presets on FM band number 1. So if I want to create a radio station preset that is 89.3 on FM band number 2, I'm going to press and hold button number 2 for a couple of seconds till that 2 stops flashing in my screen. And now I have 89.3 created as radio station preset number 2 on FM band number 1. If I press the band button, I see right now I'm on FM band number 1. If I press band, that changes to FM band 2, and I get 6 more radio station presets. Press band again, and I switch to FM number 3 for 6 more radio station presets. That's a total of 18 FM radio station presets. If I press band again, I switch over to AM, and I get 6 radio station presets on AM. Touch band one more time, and I come back around to my original FM number 1, and I'm still on preset number 2, 89.3. Let's check out some of the functions for the AM/FM tuner. We'll press in on the volume control, and we're going to go to the function menu. Alright, there's system, mix tracks, there we go, that's function, and we'll press enter. The first thing we see here is BSM, or Best Stations Memory, on FM band number 1. Now if I press in on the volume control, that'll tell Best Station Memory to scan through the entire FM dial and lock in the 6 strongest radio stations that it's receiving right now. This is great for a road trip. If the radio stations become weak, you can hit the BSM function and have the tuner find 6 strong radio stations again. So now you see I've locked in 6 new radio stations into my presets on FM band number 1. That works on all 3 FM bands and the AM band. Let's go back into our function menu, and we'll roll over to the next setting, which is our local setting. And right now local is switched off. We can switch local on by pressing in on the volume control, and that switches local on to level number 1. We also have levels 2, 3, and 4 to choose from. If we touch that one more time, the local setting is switched off. So with the local setting switched off, when I press and hold the seek button here to find the next radio station, the tuner will stop on every noise on the dial, even the very weakest radio stations. If I switch local on to level number 1, now when I seek to the next available radio station, the tuner will start to filter out the weak stations, only stopping on the stronger ones. As we go to level 2, 3, and 4, now the tuner will only stop on the very strongest radio stations on the dial. So for right now, we're going to set that on to local level number 1. And let's roll over to our next setting, which is our seek method. Right now we're using a manual seek method. That means if I press the button here, the arrow buttons, I seek to the next available radio frequency, press and hold to seek to the next available radio station. If I press in on the volume control, that changes this seek function here to my preset channels. So now when I hit these buttons, I jump between the preset channels rather than frequencies. For right now, we'll switch that back to the manual setting. If I roll over one more time, we are back to the original BSM setting in our function menu. At any time, you can exit the function menu by pressing in on the band button.